how to switch on the machine. We have tried to modify our way of switching on the machine for the safety. We have put on a wall isolator and the machine isolator. So you switch on the isolator on the wall, and then you switch on the isolator on the machine, and this power is coming from the main switch. The main switch also has two switches, the isolator and the surge controller. So as you can see, how to put on the machine, switch on the machine. First of all, you switch on the isolator, the wall, and then you switch on the isolator on the machine. The indication here is that it's now on. Same way, the indication here is now on. Then from there, for you to power the machine on this screen, currently there's no power. You have to switch on the power on. The procedure of powering on the machine. She's now starting up. Indicating here there's power. As you can see, it's trying now to power up. Now this is the Siemens Numerics. Now starting to power up. It's checking all the functions are active. Whatever is not lighting up, it has no the LED. When it's power up, it shows that indeed the icons are active or the buttons are active. Now the power is powering up before the screen lights up. As you can see, it's now powering up the screen. And before you also power on the machine, you have to check that the emergency switch is on, pressed on. Since the emergency switch is pressed on, you can see here it's giving you an emergency alarm, meaning that there's emergency switch pressed on, and you can see it's telling you that the drive is not ready because once you switch on the machine, it's good to home the machine, to put it to reference mode. To remove this error, first of all, release the emergency switch. As you can see, still there's emergency on. It's telling you this is the error number, and this is how you remove it. So you come here, you press this button, then you can see here there's no alarm. Really, first of all, before you use this machine, you have to reference it, put it to home point, reference point. When you reference the machine, you always reference in the positive directions. You can start with the x-axis, and you also check that you are not moving the spindle or the referencing at a faster speed. You move it at slower fit rate. This is the fit rate. So if I'm going to move to reference the machine now in reference mode, as you can see here on the screen, it's showing that the machine is reference mode. I want to reference this machine. You have to press this reference mode. Now this is the standard icon. Then here you come to X positive, you hold on. You can see it's moving here, and it's now 0. As you can see now where the 2 post is at home position. Here the same way is at home position. Now when I press X Z axis, you can see now I have reference using the X positive. Then I'm going to X positive. You see it's moving. And also here it has gone to reference position. You can see here there's this icon and this icon almost the same, meaning that the machine is now at reference point in reference mode 0 0 reference point, or home position. We normally call it home position. And here is where the display, there's no program because I've not opened a program. By default, the machine is D01. By default, the machine is using this T500 for workpiece settable selection, and this using G60 for exact machine stop. This is a T for tooling, F for fit rate, and S for spindle speed. If you want to show here any parameters, you can see here we have the horizontal soft keys, the return soft key and extension soft key, and the vertical soft keys. So if you want to come back to show anything which is displaying here, I have to put it in either jog mode. For example, if I press the jog mode, you can see whatever comes up. See whatever comes up. You have now the TSM, the setting the relative coordinate system. This is where you measure your tool. This is the setup. You can change your setup parameters. You can press here. You can see I can change the jog fit rate. Also, I can change the variable increments when I move the table. Also here we can now use the actual workpiece coordinate system, and this is the machine coordinate system. You see, under machine coordinate system 0, 0, if I use the actual workpiece coordinate system, means it has some values. For example, let me check if it will give me 0. Currently, you see now it's giving me 0. Same way, z positive is giving me a value of 0. Now, if you're using what? The workpiece coordinate system, it's telling me certain values from the x-axis and z-axis. That's how it works. If I press here, you see the reference point will be 0. But if I press the jog mode here, the reference point, if I change it to the jog mode, here the value changes. This, whatever you call, all of these parameters called the PPU, the panel processing unit, and this is the machine control panel, where you control your machine as you cutting. This is an introduction part for CNC, numeric axis. This is the chuck, the 3-jaw chuck. It's where you clamp the workpiece. This is the spindle. The machine coordinate system for this machine is somewhere here. The machine coordinate system, and the workpiece is normally at the workpiece position. This is the traveling or traverse for z-axis. This is the traveling for x-axis. You can see here is where you clamp your tools. You can clamp either 4 tools at a go if you're doing different types of operations. You have the fast tool, some turning tool for 35. You also have different types of tools that's clamped here. You have the tailstock. This is where the tailstock for putting the dead center and right center, setting the tool, and also doing the manual threading operations. Here you can see this is the coolant, and the new valve, and here is a lighting. Here is the limit switch, the machine, the door. For this machine to work, you have to close the door so that it senses that at least for safety purposes. So today, this one we wanted to introduce to user panel. This is the user panel, for operating the machine. I want to show you where you can put your cutting oil and where you can put your hydraulic oil. Let's move at the back. Let's move at the back. Here, this is the pump, the cutting oil pump, which pumps the cutting oil through this pipe, the machine. And then when you're cutting, because the cutting oil, the recycling, it will be pouring on this collector, and this collector will now drain the coolant to this container where it holds the container, and see the pump will pumping up the coolant as it circulates. Here, as you can see now, this is the hydraulic tank where you put the hydraulic. Hydraulics for lubricating the movable machines or mechanical components. Here is where you can pour your oil. You see inside here it has a sieve, and this is the highest level and this is the lowest level. You always have to check, like you are checking your car. Every day you wake up, you have to check the level of oil in the car. So the same way you check on the machine, the highest level and lowest level, because if it's lowest level, the machine will not work right, and to give an alarm that indeed there's no coolant. This is now automatic generator pump, which pumps now it's powered, it pumps the oil and then moves across the table to prepare the table. You can see here, this is the electronic components. This is the relays for timing operations. These are just switches and conductors. This is the power supply for the Siemens. This is the inlet and outlet fan for cooling the electronic components inside this machine. As you can see, you have the spindle drive and the X and the Z-axis drive. This is where the power from the wall comes in this the other components. As you can see, how it's doing the fans, and they're doing the work in cooling the electronic components. As simple as that. Now, in the second session, we will introduce you to part programming, changing this workpiece changing this workpiece, we are using a sample of aluminium to this workpiece into a different product. So you can see. So we want to change this workpiece into different parameters. As told you, this is where you clamp your workpiece. This is where you clamp your workpiece. This is where you use the chuck. It's called the chuck keys. And here is the chuck keys. Then here is where you clamp your workpiece. Then the chuck keys. Three-jaw chuck.